All right, how y'all doing? This is my first live stream. I've never done it before. I did videos, but I said fuck it. I was in Atlanta. I don't have too much going on. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I said let me start a video. With that being said, I titled this video "Introduction" because it's an introduction to me. My name is Kafri. You know me on Facebook as Damon Agassi. Um, I've been doing this for about 10 years, but I started my channel on my Facebook page um, 4 years ago in 2016. And basically, I wanted to be able to reach out and touch people. So I started the page. Along with that, me and my friend, we still associates, but we don't too much talk anymore. We made that first video that's in this YouTube. Um, we went pretty stagnant after that. Me and him fell out due to it, but he had the equipment and we fell out and we couldn't use. I couldn't use the equipment, so shortly after that, got mm, caught up in other things, work mostly, and I couldn't do what I really wanted to, but I still stayed, steady with what I was doing and how I felt, and you know, a soldier in the cause. Um, Cornell Snell died. I want to say 2017. It could have been 2016. Um, Before that, I started the page with the gang truce because I'm a big proponent of gang truce. Black people need people to save them, or save is a bad term, to secure them and keep them safe. And I was a big proponent, and I was a big person in um, pushing for that. And it probably would never come, but shit, I was trying. I started my page right then and there, and shortly after Cornell Snell died, he was killed by the Los Angeles Police Department on 108th and Western. Um, I went there, and I had a post of him. It went viral. It reached at that point. I think it was 250,000 people, and I started to gain traction and likes. I started to post other things, but it stayed stagnant at that point in time. Then we had Anthony Weber. He died on 107th and Budlow. That's pretty close to me. Um, my page went viral again. And then that brings us up to Dijon Kizzy. I was saying Kizzy, but they were saying it's Kizzy. I don't know. No disrespect to that brother. My page went viral again. I had a video that initially 400,000 people seen it. It reached 750,000 people. So my page has almost reached 1 million people in the past month. 951,000 last time I checked to be exact. Um, it's been 5 murders by the police of black men in my area. We can say six. I want to say the young man's name was Edward. Um, this was on in Gardena. Actually, he was killed by the sheriffs also. So Gardena's right down the street from me. So if you want to say approximately, we can. Approximately 6 people have been killed by these sheriffs. That's a lot. My life's work is fighting white supremacy, primarily for my people, but other people too. Wrong is wrong. We need a system of justice. Um, we've had plenty of people speak on this. I was gonna do this live, and this was just me practicing before I went on. But shit, I might keep this. Um, I want to do production. mainly like this, and I'm going hard at it now. You know what I'm saying? I have more time to do it, so I'm going to do it. Um, I didn't just want to do it like everyone else though. So everyone else is simply like this. This is just an introduction video. So I'll go harder when I have what I want done, but I want more of a studio. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to do it like this, so that was another thing that kept me from going in, furthering my progress with my channel, with my page. Um, my resource game is up more now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Still might be a little slow in the process, but it won't be 4 years as it was. I will be in the streets. I will be giving y'all details and footage and any information I can of what the police are doing and other things that's going on pertaining to the system. And it'll be stuff like what's going on with our people also. But I will still be doing that. But I mostly want to be in a confined area in a studio, bringing news from across the country, whatever, whatnot. So I want the page to grow. Um, I wanted to talk about other things too, and I put it in my notes. So let me go ahead and look. Um, some people call it conscious. I call it just being black. I'm a black man, and this started with my stepfather, who I call my father. When we were young, and I mean young, he planted the seed, and more than anything, life grew that seed. Um, the things and the hardships that we go through, which is even before the police, teachers that don't look like us, and some do. That grew it. You know what I'm saying? Administrators, and then unfortunately, the race soldiers, who y'all call police. I was 11 years old, maybe 10, but I was 11. I was in sixth grade, and my mother, when I was like 4 or 5, I mean not four, but four in the fourth or fifth grade, my mother bought an Old Navy jumpsuit that was like camouflage. It was 2 piece. Um, it was red, and my mother had told me that I couldn't wear it. She said, no, you can't wear this anymore. And being 10, 11, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, why? She's your mother. She didn't explain it. And if she explained it at the time, I probably still wouldn't even know what the hell she was talking about. Well, I was walking to the store. I lived on 79th and Broadway at this point, 2 blocks away from one of the biggest police station other than the one downtown Los Angeles. And the police pulled me over. They stopped me. And I don't know what made my mom run out the house with my mom. I don't know if they blurted me or whatever, like, brrr. But my mom heard that. My mom ran down there. And she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, this is my son. Like, what's going on? What did he do?" And and she said, "He's 11, And they were like, "Oh, okay, man. Well, blah, 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 blah." Introduction to white supremacy right there at 10, 11 years old. Um, More things happen. More police, more situations with the police, you know what I'm saying? In Santa Clarita, California, by Magic Mountain, about 40 miles away from LA, for people who don't live here. The police were called, and they broke into my auntie's house. And yeah, that was ninth grade. I was 14. My mom, she took me out of school out there 'cause I was going to school out there. Going back to the hood. When I was 16, the police said I committed a robbery, which I didn't. I won't go into that. And they arrested me, and I was working for McDonald's at the time. And they took all my money. They took my check. They took $125. My check was very cheap. I was making $7.56. They took my check, my money, and they took it from me. They took me to jail for that, and I fought it. I even went on the stand, but they wanted me to snitch on 2 other people, and I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that at all. So I ended up getting they got me for the sake of white supremacists probably seeing that out. I won't go into details with that. You know what I'm saying? They get the blah blah blah. So I went to jail for that. I only did 5 days. I was on house arrest, but that kind of put me back a bit, and it took the course of my life in a whole different direction, education wise and whatever. As I grew, I got back on track. But at that time, you were a kid, and they basically fucking up your life. And when you tuned into this world, you don't know that most of this is fictitious. You think your life is over right there at that point. So, moving on along, that deterred me in many ways. But when I waited 2 years to become 18. At that point, that's a long time. And yeah, they got me again. I was 3 months after turning 18, and they got me for possession of a weapon. Now, before I tell you what the weapon is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. My friend was parked in the driveway of my house. My sister came with her boyfriend at the time. My sister was pregnant, and she blew her horn for my homie to get out the driveway, and he didn't move fast enough for her. Fast enough, it wasn't even a minute, maybe a minute or two, and she got angry and she started cursing, whatever. When she called my mother, and I was living in a trailer at this point in my life. I wasn't even living in the house with my parents or anybody, and she did that, and my mom rushed home. I want to say my mom was at work. My mom rushed home, and she cursed me out, blah blah blah, and she kicked me out the house. Out the trailer, excuse me. So I went in the back and took all my stuff out the trailer. Now, a week or so before that, maybe less, maybe more, my friend had a belt buckle, and this belt buckle had knuckles on it, and they were fake hollow knuckles. They weren't knuckles. They were, you can buy them. You can buy them anywhere downtown Los Angeles, so they were legal. And I took that too. I was just taking everything. You know what I'm saying? If I was in my right mom, and took it. But I took it too, and I was sitting in my car. My car at the time was not working. I was 18. Yeah, I was 18. And I had a 1985 Monte Carlo, and it wasn't working. It was stalled. The engine wasn't no good. So I'm sitting in the front with all my stuff. I also had a couple of bags of weed, 3 bags of weed. And I was sitting in the car, and I was thinking, I was crying, and I was trying to figure out where I was going to go. I had nowhere to go. I still don't even know where I went. Oh, yeah, I know where I went. But anyways, it's neither here or there. I was sitting in the car, and people that's from L.A., I was on 79th, and, the police station right there, and the police were on Broadway, making a left over to 79th, and I seen them, but I had nothing, in my head, I had nothing to worry about. So I wasn't tripping. So I'm sitting in the car, and they went by me. I didn't even look at them, to be honest. And they went all the way down to Maine. These motherfuckers turned around, and they came back up to Broadway, all the way back up to Broadway. I want to say my first mind told me to get out the car, but I didn't follow my first mind. Or maybe it's that shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't know. I'm not sure. And they went up the Broadway, and they hit a U-turn again, and they came back. I'm not in the middle of the block, but towards the middle of the block. I'm in the beginning of the middle of the block, closer to Broadway. And they blurt me. Woo! So, they get out, and they get me out the car, and they told me that they pulled me over because of the license plate didn't match the car. Whatever. I'm not really even tripping. I'm trying to figure out where I'm about to go and live. They found the toy, the belt buckle. They found the 3 bags of weed. So when they searching me, I'm sitting there, and they like, jackpot. I'm like, jackpot? Well, whatever. He come out with the 3 bags of weed and the belt buckle. So I'm like, nigga, what? What the fuck are you talking about? He said, you got a weapon. I'm like, I ain't got no weapon. That's a belt buckle. He like, well, you going to jail. And I'm not going to jail. So I'm talking shit. Before they even talking shit, I was joking with him because I had nothing to worry about. I asked him, hey, I didn't like the Lakers at the time. Because Kobe had chased Shaq away. I'm back a Laker fan, though. Since Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram's drafted. But anyways, I'm sitting there and I'm talking shit to him. I'm talking all type of shit to come got kicked out of my house. I'm like, You like the Lakers? And he like, yeah. I'm like, well, nigga, fuck the Lakers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I knew this nigga was about to take me to jail for this toy, I would have never had um, talk shit. So I'm sitting there talking to his name was Officer Sever. I'll never forget it. I'm like, man, dude, you gonna take me to jail for a DA reject? I mean, some shit I'm gonna get a DA reject for? And he like, yeah. Well, lo and behold, I did not get a DA reject. They got me for possession of a prohibited weapon. And I went to jail for 4 months, 12 days. 14 months, 17 days. One of them, I don't know, I was fresh 18. I'm still in my 20s. Um, these are all things that let me know what wrong system I was living in. I'm almost 30, but 2017, the police officers put me over, and they knew trucks in Los Angeles. They have something they can tell you how many times you was pulled over. This was Vice police. Uh, they thought I was a pimp. They followed me from 87th and Fig all the way to Imperial and Normandy. And they got me out the car. I was in a low-key high-speed chase because I thought it was some Hispanics trying to get me because the first officer had his gun pointed at me with no vest on, with long hair, looked like a cholo. And I thought he was trying to take my spot, but he was actually trying to pull me over, but I didn't know that. And I jumped back. I got out the car to turn up on him, like, nigga, what's up? And he had the gun on me. I just ran back in the car, got on, smashed off, ended up being police. But anyways, I was 25 at that time. They got me and they told me at the time, 3 years ago, I was pulled over 121 times. I stopped the frisk or in the car. Right now it's 140 times. This is what we deal on a daily basis, and this is what woke me up to a system I was living in, and I've been in the fight longer than that because I've been conscious or in this scam for a long time of what was going on, thanks to my stepdad and then Hidden Colors in 2010, 2011. So like I said, that was a brief introduction. I'm about to go. I'm in Atlanta still. Enjoy the rest of my time. I'll be back in LA tomorrow. And if I hear anything, you already know I'm in there. Bam, I'm there. I want a studio, so I probably won't be using the YouTube like that too much. You know, I need cameras. I need my monitor. I need my news desk. I need, blackout curtains. I need the whole shebang. So, the mic, whatever. That's what I want to do. And I want to get the news to people, and I want to let them inform them and educate, and y'all can educate me, whatever, whatnot. This is what I'm here for. I'm probably going to go live. This was supposed to be live, but like I said, I was practicing it and boom. I like it pretty much. So that's what's coming forward. I have more stuff I want to talk about, but for right now, I'm going to load this up, y'all. And yeah, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm conscious, and that's why I'm a soldier in the war against white supremacy. Connect with me, y'all. Let's grow together, I grow with y'all, y'all grow with me. Let's make this big. Let's make this turn into something. I'm with y'all. I'm in the fight. I'm y'all soldier. I just want information. I want resources. I want reparations. I want all that. And this is just one of the steps of one soldier out of a billion people. You know what I'm saying? And others, too. I'm talking about black people. I'm a foundational black American. I'm just one soldier in the fight, trying to fight so we can win this war. So, man, please rock with me, y'all. Coffrey, and I'm out. The Pan Af Report. I got another channel coming up with a better name. I love my name, but it's another thing coming too. I'm going to start that also. So, all right, guys. Y'all enjoy y'all evening and fuck with me.